Hey, what is up everybody? So I'm still working on just fixing some of those small little issues with the press. We have had the press working quite nicely. Got some more parts in from Workhorse. Let's see what we got here. So I did order some more parts, a couple little miscellaneous things. Still have a leak on one of the switches now that we got everything up to full temperature. Here are the parts that, this was one of the wheels that was missing from the original order, and then this is one of the, gotta love that. Then this is one of the splayed bolts that I had received one, but it had a little bit of a burr in it. I couldn't use it, so we got those. Aha! Oh man, I thought this was gonna have some stickers and whatnot on it. If I would have known that, I would have just took the old one and would have just sandblasted it and painted it. But this was 25 bucks. Kind of needed to order a couple more things to get free shipping. So instead of paying for shipping, I got another one of these dudes. You can see that this one is pretty nasty. However, I wish this did come with the little stickers. You can see that this one does have some stickers covered up by tape. Why they covered it up with tape instead of just cleaning it, I have no idea. Got a few other little miscellaneous parts here. So I just got a few more caps. Some of the caps are no bueno. I got a new light for the control panel, so I'm going to put that in. So our current one does not work. Got a couple more clevis kits. A couple of them, I thought they were okay, but there is just a little bit of play in there, so I'm going to install these quick and easy. And then the leaky switch. The cheap Chinese one I got off of Amazon just was not cutting it. Hopefully this one's not made in China and works a lot better. And then last but not least, this is the main reason I had placed this order. And so one of our quartz bulbs went out. That is really nicely packaged. It's inside a bunch of foam down here in the center. This thing is down in there, that's for sure. There we go. So here's the new bulb. I'm going to install that here later, and I'll show you guys how to install this. Yeah, that's what over $200 worth of parts for an automatic look like. How's your special gift working out for you, Shannon?
Whee!
I didn't get her initial reaction, but oh shit, I almost tripped over that. But I think that's the most excited she's been about something in a while that we've got in the shop. Bubble wrap. Easy to please. So let's get rid of these boxes. Sorry, Apollo. Look at this float. This thing's all tore up. We can't wait for you to be completely finished with your ears being all wrapped up, because after 5 days your ears completely stink, dude. And this float, your little floaty cone, is just falling apart. That's to keep him from scratching this here, and he just has tore that thing up. I think it's gotten worse over the past day or two. Let's take this and put it in its place. Yeah, easy as 1, 2, 3. Now I need to take some of my double-sided 3M tape and adhere this inside here. I don't know, I might anchor it to the floor or use some of that 3M stuff to hold it down as well. One of the reasons I did get the newer foot pedal guard is because I do plan on cleaning this press pretty thoroughly whenever I get time though. So if anybody wants this, give me a holler. You can just pay shipping and I'll give it to you. If I would have known that the other one didn't come with stickers, I would have just took all this tape off and sandblasted it and repainted it, but heck, whatever. Up you go in the box of parts. I'm going to open this up for a second, let some air go into the press. You can hear it right here. Turn it off, doesn't leak. Turn it on, leak. This is a new one. The other one leaked no matter what position it was in. However, this is a cheap Chinese part. Hopefully the other one is better quality than this. So let's go ahead and install some of these caps. There are a couple of these that just have seen better days. We're going to go around the press. I know I counted out about 6 of these things. I'm going to install these real quick. Alright, I got that installed. Now we're going to install these clip skits. As you can see, I thought this would be just fine, but it does have a little bit of play. I want this thing run at tip-top shape so I can do some excellent prints. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that real quick. All done. Look at that. No play. Alright, those are all installed. Now let's install this little switch here. One of the things you have to do is push this thing back a little bit. You do have a hose right there. Pull this thing up. So you can see I actually had installed some new line because this line was just completely pinched. So I'll show you guys where to find this if you're looking for this hose. I'll put a link down in the description. Patched it up pretty nicely. And you can see here I got the newer fittings on it because I did just buy new fittings and put some of this new hose in it. I'm going to just go ahead and disconnect all this. Just push in and pull the hose out. Doing it one-handed. I do like the older metal style brackets or hose connectors, but hey, this is what they offer now. Alright, so I'm going to take these fittings off and put it onto the new switch. Okay, got my fittings on. I put a little thread sealer on it. Now we're going to put this thing back in here and install our hose. Alright, she's nice and installed, nice and secure. Now I'm just going to press my hoses back in. Now let's see what we got when we turn the compressor on. So far so good. Make sure that is the off, doing what it's supposed to. Now I just need to tuck this thing away and button it back up. Alright, so I got the bulb installed. You guys will see a video. I think it'd be here or here. I forget where those little cards are at, but I'll be sure to share that video. So she is installed and looking great. That bulb there was out. Looks nice with the new reflectors. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the control panel and install this little light. The light on ours has gone out, so sometimes I'll forget, I'll leave it on, not realize it's on. This light will definitely help. I have gotten into it before and tightened up that lamp. I might need to tighten it up a little more. Plus a little battery on the counter. Seems like it's gone because all it does is it flickers. got here? There is our little light. Here are the little cables here to our light, these purple ones here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this light out. So I went ahead and cut these wires because they do plug into a bunch of other stuff in the panel. This will just make it easier for me to splice in the new light. Alright, I got these wires all crimped up. Before I tuck everything away, let's make sure this works. Oh yeah! I may just take a little electrical tape, wrap it around these just to make sure they don't ever come apart. Now I'm going to pull out this counter here, if I can reach it, and there's a couple batteries that need to be replaced in here. So that way this thing's no longer flashing. Alright, as you can see, this thing does require a couple 1.5 volt batteries. Now the question is, do I take this front off, or is it the back? I don't know, I'm gonna have to open it up and see. Alright, so the battery's installed through the back. Just popped it off with a screwdriver. Here's the little back that completes the circuit. So now, apparently, I need some in-cell batteries. Wherever the heck I get those from. Alright, so I am on my way to Walgreens. Hopefully they have these N-type batteries. I guess we shall see. Alright, let's toss these little batteries in and button it back up. Hey, well look at that. No longer blinking. Go ahead and pop this thing in. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is take some of this double-sided tape and secure the pedal inside of that thing and to the floor along with this Miss T-shirt pedal. Alright, what I'm going to do is take a little blowout fluid here. This floor is a little greasy. I'm going to see if I can't decrease it a little bit in hopes that my tape will stick a little better. It looks like that yellow paint doesn't really like that a whole lot, but not a big deal. So I'm going to let that evaporate, then I'll adhere this to the floor. Alright, got my backing tape peeled off. Go ahead and stick this dude here. Hopefully that keeps it from moving. If it doesn't, then I'll secure it with some anchors. Alright, let's see. Our Miss shirt pedal. Excuse me. Seems like that's on there pretty good. Let's stand on it a little bit. Make sure it's not moving. Oh yeah. Alright, now I'm going to insert this dude down towards the end. I think that'll get it. Alright, looks like we're all set. We got the pedals all situated. We got our light installed. Batteries all fixed. looks like we don't have any leaks. All the air leaks are gone. Things running pretty smoothly. We've run about, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 jobs off of this thing. It's holding registration really well. I'll have to talk about what was going on with this compressor. Say one of the only other things I want to do to this thing is put some cork pads underneath these little the lift cylinders, the little blocks on top of it. I don't know what you want to call it, but apparently they're supposed to have some sort of rubber on it. I think putting cork on top of those little round cork pieces that are used on the bottom of furniture. See how well that works out. That way it's not making that clank sound. I'll turn some of these print heads on. 2 and 3 off. Okay, now there's nothing on 6, nothing on 5. Doesn't look like there's anything on 4. But we'll turn print on. There's a small issue with head number 1 that I do want to address, and I'm thinking it's because there's like some sort of burr underneath there. And as you guys can see, it's holding pretty perfect registration. This is a job we ran off last night, and the registration is spot on for all these shirts. Register it up, and it just, man, it's doing great. And in the amount of time I've been sitting here recording this, with considering all pallets are loaded, it would have done 36 shirts already. There are some learning curves that I've had with having too much pressure, or when I'm going to go do a sample. I've printed on the pallet a few times, but I'll save that for another video. But this thing's running great. That's about it for today, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, give our videos a thumbs up, leave a comment, even if it's just a hello. As always, don't forget we are an official rep for Catspit Productions. So use our promo code Mikey Designs at catspitscreenprints.com. It'll help support our channel. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later. I'm gonna go register up a job, print some t-shirts. We'll actually show you the job because it's gonna be 6 colors. Until next time, guys, we'll see ya.